Filmora is a great video editor for users of all levels at a great price. I dig Filmora because the company is developing features and effects requested by YouTubers. If you're looking to get started on a YouTube channel or just making video, try downloading Filmora now. I recommend it because you can create great looking videos with all the built-in features, including drag and drop effects, picture-in-picture, audio mixer, green screen, and more. Download Filmora with the link in the description, and if you want to buy it, use the coupon code LEN40OFF. What's up guys, this is Kevin the Tech Ninja and this computer name is Blue Steel. Our budget was $500 and we were looking to build the best 1080p gaming PC for that price. And of course we're taking advantage of the brand new Zotac 1050ti graphics card. Let's dig into it. The case is DIY PC Zone B. This is an ATX mid-tower gaming computer case. It has 3 blue LED fans and it's pretty inexpensive case at $35. It has a lot of room for airflow and ample expansion slots. It's not the best case for cable management as you can see here, but for the price, it's one of the most attractive cases and I wanted to stick with a blue theme, and this is a really blue looking case. I did toss in the NZXT LED sleeve, but this is 100% optional. I had an extra one laying around, so I tossed it in there, and it has a controller that sits on the back of your computer. You can adjust the different brightness levels from that controller. The motherboard is the ASRock Z170A. Now there's a $30 mail-in rebate on there too, so I was able to get this motherboard for $60 from Newegg. It's a pretty standard LGA 1151 ATX motherboard. Now it does have a USB-C port, which is really nice, and you also have 6 USB 3.0 ports too. The processor, we went with the ever so popular Intel i3-6100. This was $100 even on Newegg. Now hopefully the CPU, we won't run into too many bottlenecks, but we'll see during the benchmarks. HyperX Savage is what we're rocking for RAM. We have 8 gigabytes of it, 2133 megahertz. And it's black, matches the case, stealthy, and it's $70. Power supply is the Corsair CX-M series CX450. It's semi-modular, so it does allow for a bit cleaner appearance while maintaining a low price. It's $57 with a mail-in rebate of $15. Now we lucked up and Transcend did send us their newest SSD for this project. They sent me a 512 gigabytes, but in this build we're gonna say it's a 256 gigabyte, and that retails for $78. Now if you wanna save another $20 off, you can go with the 128 if you wish. Speeds on all 3 drives are exactly the same, and you can expect a max read of 570 megabytes a second and a write speed of 470 megabytes a second, which is plenty enough for gaming, obviously. The video card is the newly released Zotac 1050ti. It's a tiny video card that doesn't require any extra power, so I was really curious to see how well this would run AAA games. This card is $140. And this brings our grand total to $502. So for $502, how well does it perform? Let's get right into gaming. The drivers were up to date as of December 10th. All games were running in 1080p resolution on the max settings. We went into multiplayer games and we also did the campaign too, just to see if there's any differences, and then we recorded the FPS. Then we took the average off that. The first game is one of my favorites right now. It's Titanfall.
Bring it down.
And this game is really optimized. It just runs really great on pretty much any hardware you throw at it. Also, there is a huge advantage as there are only a few real people in each game, but you do run into mini grunts at the exact same time. But the maps are pretty small. It landed us at an average of 52 frames per second and a max of 80 frames per second. Once again, 1080p on ultra settings. Next game up is Battlefield 1, my favorite franchise, and historically is known for requiring beefy hardware to play. This computer rig played the game with no sweat. DirectX 11 1080p Ultra at 56 frames per second, and we had the high of 66 frames per second. It seems like campaign ran a little better than multiplayer, and knowing the nature of Battlefield, that just makes sense. And the final game we played is Call of Duty Infinity Warfare. Call of Duty's names are just really bad now. It's the newest one, take it as that. I'm not a Call of Duty fan anymore, but millions play this game, so I figured we'll tell you how it runs on this computer. We actually use campaign and multiplayer too for these tests, but you know, campaign does get pretty crazy with all the canned explosions and things like that, so we did focus heavily on campaign. And as you can see, for $500 you can definitely play these AAA titles with no problems, and presumably other titles. The 1050 Ti really flexed its muscles with these games, and it super impressed me. Links are down below for everything, and a big thanks to Transcend for sending me out their hard drive. The rest of the things I actually bought myself on Newegg. Check out the whole build on Kit, and prices may have shifted due to the holidays. I did take advantage of some Black Friday pricing. Anyways guys, I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja. Have yourself a great day, and I'll holler at you folks later. Peace.